What's up, boys and girls, and welcome back for yet another edition of Truax MTG. My name is Will, aka Truax, aka your boy, and we are back yet again for another one. This time we're gonna be playing some Vintage Cube. Now, if you don't know what Vintage Cube is, it is a customized draft format for Magic Online, designed by the fine folks over at Wizards of the Coast. Basically, you get to play with all the most powerful cards across Magic's history, including Power 9 cards like Black Lotus, Moxen, all that stuff, Time Walk, things of that nature, plus just all the goods from the rest of Magic's 25-year history. I figured with the holiday season being upon us, Vintage Cube Draft is available now, and you know what? Why not? Let's fire up something new. We don't normally draft a ton on this channel, so if I don't do very well, you know, we're just gonna blame it on inexperience. But in any case, if you guys enjoy what we do here on Truax MTG, what I've been doing on the YouTube as well as Twitch, feel free to let me know in a comment below. Like this video, subscribe, all that stuff really helps me out, and it's a free and easy way to support the channel. And of course, you can always catch me doing all this shenaniganry on Twitch every Wednesday, Thursday night, as well as Saturday afternoons, playing all sorts of Magic Arena, as well as MTGO, Pioneer, things of that nature. But without further ado, let's jump right in. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, here we are for pack numero uno. Gonna put the card viewer down below a little bit here so y'all can see that, make it a little bit easier for you. So basically, my strategy when it comes to cube drafting is to try and take the most busted build arounds you can to start, and then go from there. You pick lands and mana rocks like signets, Basalt Monolith, that sort of thing, and after that just kind of pick the most powerful stuff you can, or the enablers to get your powerful stuff online as quickly as possible, because these games can go by lightning fast. You never know when you're going to die in turn 1 or 2 in Vintage Cube. It is a wild ride. So the first things that jump out to me, like I said, Boros Signet, Dimir Signet, and Basalt Monolith as a good artifact ramp. We also have Mind Twist. Now, target player discards X card at random. This card is sometimes overrated, sometimes underrated. I think it depends kind of on who you talk to. I think this card's really powerful and enables some kind of busted stuff. But that being said, I think I'm still just gonna take Basalt Monolith. It's the most ramp, it's colorless, which leaves us open for the packs coming up next, and I just think it's a pretty worthwhile one to have to start your draft. You could maybe make an argument for Mind Twist over that, but we're gonna start there. And wow, this pack's very strong. So the cards that jump out to me immediately are Ancient Tomb, add 2, deals 2 damage to you. I mean, this is just a solid land, gets your artifact ramped online very quickly. Then there's also Recurring Nightmare. Now, if you're a Reanimator type player, this is one of the best cards you can get. Basically, you can just sack creatures, get new stuff back to the battlefield, and just keep doing it over and over again. Very powerful. If I were a Storm player, which I am not, unfortunately, I just don't feel confident in drafting the archetype very well, Dark Petition, Wheel of Fortune would be on my list of things. And then, of course, Glenelendra Archmage, just kind of repeatable counterspell on a body. Hard to pass up on that. But you know what? I'm just gonna go with Ancient Tomb. Again, somewhat of a generically powerful land, but I think it's just really strong. And sometimes the Reanimator deck just doesn't get there. That would be my second choice if I was to take a card from this pack. So let's go Ancient Tomb. We're kind of on a mono brown strategy currently. Ooh, okay, some pretty powerful stuff here. Yet again, I mean, every pack is gonna be pretty much a busted as hell pack, considering it is Vintage Cube. But we have Smokestack as a cool way, like, it's kind of like a sacrifice deck, make them sack their permanents. You sack permanents too, but if you can build your deck around it, it's pretty powerful. That goes actually pretty well with Emery as well. If we were going to be going green, Carney T and Crater of Behemoth are very good top end threats. Elspeth is good, but not in the type of deck we were playing, I don't think. Sword of Feast Famine, Tezzeret. Tezzeret goes really well with our Basalt Monolith, actually. So that might actually just be the pick over Emery, perhaps. All right, I don't love Tezzeret that much, but since it goes pretty well with what we have already, I'm just gonna take him here. Okay. Let's see, what do we have in this pack? Oracle Moldiah, very strong card. The ability to just play 2 lands a turn and take lands on top of your library is very busted. You can like effectively draw multiple cards a turn with this thing. Thoughtseize is very good, but in a format where you only have one ofs, it's a little rougher because you just don't always have it on turn 1 or turn 2, and that's generally when you want your Thoughtseizes, at least in my opinion. Narset's also a consideration I'm seeing because a lot of people are trying to draw lots of cards in Cube. Narset prevents that, of course. We could just stay in blue and just take Narset here, but I kind of like taking Oracle of Moldiah because this card is just so powerful. Blue-green's a somewhat overplayed archetype in Cube, I think, but it's okay. Ooh, okay, so wow, Simic Signet kind of goes perfect if that's where our plan is here. We can even get it down on turn 1 with the Ancient Tomb in play. Survival of the Fittest would have gone really well in our recurring Nightmare deck. Unfortunately, that ship has sailed. Torrential Gearhulk's a pretty strong one, but I think it's kind of one of those cards you kind of can get late if you really want it. Yeah, I think Simic Signet's just kind of a home run here. Wow, okay, interesting. So Time Twister's still in the pack. I don't know if we're necessarily a Time Twister deck. It's Power 9 technically, but it's one of the weaker Power 9 cards. It's mostly only goes in Storm, I think. Let's see what else. We could take like Hallowed Fountain just to speculate. Could take Strip Mine, that's kind of a fun one. Especially if we get something along the lines of like Crucible of Worlds or the green version of Remnant Excavator, but I do see a Solemn Simulacrum in this as well, and that goes pretty well with what we have already, and is just a solid creature, finds you a land, draws you a card when it dies. Kind of hard to beat that value. Interesting. Okay. I do like a Whisperwood. I don't know if it's still bugged. It used to be bugged in Magic Online, and it would like crash the program every time you tried to use it. So, I'm not sure if we're taking take that chance here, but it is really powerful if you get to play it. I do kind of like a Thragtusk as well. Everything else in the pack, not really what we're looking for. All right, we'll just take Whisperwood, see what happens. Looks like we're settling into blue-green here. That's a late Skull Clamp. No one on the Skull Clamp plan, I guess. Devoted Druid fits pretty well in this archetype we're going for here. Looks like Tezzeret might not make the cut, but we shall see. I'm just gonna put that away for now. But yeah, Devoted Druid kind of slam dunk. Trigon Predator is also a reasonable grab, simply because there are just so many artifacts in the set. With that in mind, Reclamation Sage seems pretty good here. Wow, both of these cards wheeled, so no one's on Storm. I'm gonna speculate on a land. Maybe we abandon the blue or we become like Teamer or something. So far we're in some kind of bizarre artifact ramp, green blue nonsense deck. I'm looking for some bigger top end threats to throw up here that we can ramp into, because currently Whispered Elemental and Tezzeret aren't like premium at this point. I do like a Knight of Autumn, but we don't have white sources quite yet. Could take a Maelstrom Pulse too. I'll take the Knight though. Like I said, everyone's playing a ton of artifacts. Hard to argue there. Geist? Not really a Geist deck. I'm gonna take Beast Within. We're drafting Bant currently. Not exactly a popular archetype, so we'll see how this goes. We definitely want to find some like actual powerful cards. Currently, I feel like we have a lot of good sort of support level cards, but nothing that's gonna just like close out the game quickly or really do much for us in the end. Oh, I love an Inferno Titan. We do have a Copperline Gorge. Lotus Moon's interesting, but yeah, let's take Inferno. We could also not be blue. Hallowed Fountain. And neither Reliquary. Interesting. We're kind of settling in here. And there's a Mox. Perfect. Found some power. I would love some of these duels, or like Ugin or something, especially if we're just ramping into Ugin is super powerful. But yeah, there's no chance we're just not taking Mox in here. This pack otherwise is pretty busted. Vorncoil Engine, awesome. Yalma's Bargain, maybe not as awesome, but still a cool card nonetheless. Dark Confidant, Mana Flare, Remand. Sakura Tribuilder would be a card we'd want as well, I think. But yeah, Mox, get in there. And a Time Walk. This draft is lit officially. All right, so we have 2 pieces of power now. I have a feeling we're going to be closer to the Bant spectrum of things. but you never know. We'll keep Rug on the table if that comes to fruition. Oh, if we'd taken the Strip Mine earlier in the draft, would have had this Crucible. So sick. I think in this instance, I'm gonna take Sylvan Library. It's a really good draw engine in your green decks, and just very, very powerful. Scarab God's a card you don't want to sleep on. This thing's pretty strong. We're pretty far from him at this point. Daze maybe is a thing you could consider in a deck like this. I don't know if we're gonna be super counterspell heavy overall. Dragonlord Tarka, if we're in the teamer deck, would be a solid top end, but I think Sylvan Library, just considering what we have already, is fine. Oopsies. Sort back of mana costs. There we go. I like where this is going. I like it, I like it, I like it. We got some ramp, we got some power. Some interactive elements. Again, just need some big fatty boom boom at the top. I would love this Temple Garden, but I think I'm taking Karn. Karn is kind of the exact sort of thing we're looking for here. Tolarian Academy would also go really well in this deck. Man, this is kind of tough. I mean, we actually don't have that many artifacts, only 4 currently. So we're not like mono brown where Tolarian Academy is going to be busted. Garruk would be also very good. I'd like going from Garruk, like getting down Garruk on turn like 3, potentially. Or even 2 if we're really lucky, would be very savage. But Karn is just a kind of the game-ending threat that I think you want to see when you're putting Basalt Monolith in your deck, like Solemns and Oracles and things like that. Temple Garden would also be good. I think we mentioned that, but yeah, let's take the Karn Father. Ooh, okay. I would love a Childless Tracker, but I'm gonna take Breeding Pool. Hard to pass this up. We've got a few blue cards. We want to make sure our mana's good. I would like some fetch lands at some point, because now we have Hallowed Fountain and Breeding Pool. This pack's kind of not that great for us. Otherwise, I would look at Childless Tracker or like Slime Time. My doggo is screaming in the background as usual. Ugh. Mirari's Wake. Puppy butt. Please stop barking. Ah! Doggo aggro. All right, we got Balance. I'm so sorry, y'all. We got Balance. Balance is really, really powerful, but I think Mirari's Wake in this deck is just absurd. We want maybe some stuff that's gonna like maybe dump out some tokens so that we can take full advantage of the +1/+1 ability, but the double land is gonna be solid for getting out all this other huge stuff that we're hoping to find. So yeah, Mirari's Wake, get in my deck. Ooh, I would love Primal Hunter, but Trop. Blue-green duel. I guess no one's in Simic. All right, well, we wanted stuff that were tokens. Deranged Tournament is perfect, but Primetime. Primetime's just absurd. Ooh, Sakura Tie Builder and Savannah. I'm taking Savannah. Our mana is just gonna be very good. I like Tri-Builder a lot. It would go perfectly in this deck. But I think with what we have going on, get the Savannah in here. Our mana is gonna be pretty sick. I don't know if Tezzeret fits in this deck anymore. We're not an Oath of Druids deck. I could take Blade Splicer. It doesn't really fit the strategy that well, but I don't know. It's replacement level. I love a Maze of Ith, but Incubation Druid, get in there. Especially with all of these various dual lands, this thing should be able to tap for multiple colors pretty easily. Garruk and Temple Garden. All right, I'm taking the land. Our mana's gonna be great. Maybe that's aggressive. Like maybe we just have good enough mana to where we can take a Garruk. I don't think Garruk's like so good, but it is pretty powerful. All right, doesn't matter. I'll hate a Shallow Grave. Ooh, Den Protector could be played in our deck. You never know. All right, pack 2 is pretty good for us. We got 2 pieces of power and a whole bunch of other stuff for our deck. Oh wow, Scalding Tarn finds blue and white. definitely a consideration. There's also like Ponder, Mana Leak, that sort of thing. Tooth and Nail, not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, after a certain point, we are gonna have to start taking like some more playables, I think, but I do think Skull and Tarn is worth it. I just really like having good mana in these decks. I think a lot of players will tell you that, like, when you're playing Cube, mana is just so important. So I would love a Raphaelos in this deck, but we're not mono green. I think with that in mind, you might want to take something else. Man, if we take Strip Mine, Remniab Excavator, we got it both. Ugh, would have been so sick. Batterskull is very powerful. It's not like busted, but it is pretty good. I mean, not busted in this deck. We don't have like a Stoneforge Mystic or anything. Maybe we'd be on the lookout for that. Walking Ballista is also a consideration, I think. But yeah, we'll take Batterskull. Ooh. So Celestial Colonnade, another good land, but not... I mean, at this point, you're probably need to start taking more playables. The Battle Ball is very strong too. That's another good top end card, but I don't know if I've ever passed a Mulldrifter in my life. And I think that's gonna be the take here. There's a chance Battle Ball wheels. It's not super likely. Fast Bond is very, very powerful, but again, I think this is the type of card you want to be playing in a different type of deck. Like, yes, it's great if we can dump all of our hand of lands and then immediately throw down on some nasty stuff. Maybe that's the pick. I'm not 100%. I'm just gonna take the Mulldrifter because I love it. Ooh. Jiraga Tree Speaker. I do like a Jiraga. This is kind of like the green Soul Ring. A lot of people will say Trostani probably wheels. I don't even know if it's a card we're interested in anyway. Eternal Witness is pretty solid. Mystical Tutor doesn't really do anything in our deck so much. Maybe go finds a Time Walk or something. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Jiraga. Cryptic, huh? Triple blue might be kind of tough, but like, what else are we gonna take in this pack? Council of Judgment is a thing as well. We're gonna get a little bit risky and take a Cryptic here. Wilderness Reclamation is interesting. The fact that we have like stuff like Cryptic and things like that is good, but we're not like a counterspell deck. Factor Fiction also pretty solid, but I'm gonna take a Llanowar Elves here, I think. I mean, we'd have Strip Mine and Wasteland. We're a ramp style deck. We want as much of this type of effect as possible, I think. Lumazao's Jitte is very late here. I don't think we're so aggressive that Jitte is very good though. But I'll take it. Noble Hierarch. I mean, that's kind of perfect, right? We have... I hope we have enough payoffs is my only thing. That's my only fear with this deck. I hope we have enough payoffs. All right, I'll take Gideon. Gideon's not bad to ramp into 3. This deck's a little bit confused, I think. We have a few aggressive elements, and then we have like some random artifact stuff and some ramp. I'm not 100% sure how this is actually going to play. Like, it looks powerful on paper, but sort of just like bant good stuff. We're not doing like anything inherently busted. Maybe Wasteland wheels. Not likely. Although Knight of Autumn and Remnant Excavator are kind of powerful together. Or not Knight of Autumn, Knight of the Reliquary. Sack a land, get it back. All right, down to the last few picks here in a minute. I do like a Revoker, but I also like Scavenging Ooze quite a bit. But Revoker is just... Revoker's very good against all the opponents, like Planeswalkers and other nonsense. All right, I'll take Revoker. Trostani. This deck is weird, man. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure some people in the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, you should have taken this, you should have taken that." The beauty of Cube, though, I get to do what I want. We probably cut this Tezzeret at this point. Well, we got the Most Reclamation back. wonder if we play that. Probably not. We don't have that many instants outside of Cryptic Command. Alright, so Raymond Excavator, no thank you. What isn't necessary at this juncture? Probably taking the Reclamation. Like I said, not too many instants. Probably don't need multiples of the Reclamation Sage effect. Honestly, Cryptic Command is probably super ambitious. Triple blue is kind of rough in your Bant deck. And got a Beast Within, I suppose. This deck was a little bit medium. I thought it seemed pretty powerful when I was building it, but we can actually play one more card. Keep Beast Within, I guess. Because we do have a Mox in. We can afford to play 16 lands with a Mox. All right. Let's see what this pile can do. Back in a minute. All right, round number 1. On the play. Let's bring back the card viewer. And the sand seems okay. I mean, we're ramping, so that's always good. We have pretty much perfect mana here. Gonna go for the turn 1 Jiraga. Trop of their own. Let's see, I think we don't have a Savannah, but let's get Hallowed Fountain. Drop an Incubation Druid, pass it back. Next turn we got Batterskull. But after that, not a whole lot, honestly. Looks like we're up against another Simic ramp deck. Trostani not bad either. We'll get Batterskull down. And Noble Hierarch. They sack Sakura Tribe Elder, go find a land in response. And we're off to the races here. Reclamation Sage on my Batterskull, very nice. Nothing to do about that one. Whisperwood's a nice hit. Let's see. I could activate Incubation Druid. Have it add 3 mana. Yeah, I think we can do everything, so let's do that. We'll actually get Whisperwood down first. How about that? So that's going to start generating value a little more immediately, and we might be able to find something crazy. Although we don't have really too many major threats, so we're going to want to hope it's like Prime Titan, something that we can flip up. Force is fine. But next turn, Trostani does pump our whole squad, and we can just go ham. They got Relic. Relic's a good one. Oko? Not the Oko. What does Oko do here? Makes Whisperwood a 3/3. Okay, fair enough. Let's play Shostani. And what do we have to send at Oko? At least 3 things, right? Because I don't know, no creature individually is enough to kill Oko. So attack Oko, attack Oko, attack Oko, and attack them. This is like the fairest vintage cube deck I've ever played, I think. Hopefully they don't have something along the lines of like Upheaval. It's gonna F6. Sylvan Library, okay. Incubation Druid, nothing scary yet, but Sylvan Library might be able to draw them out of it. Remand, ooh. I can recast it. Sweet, we got there. Okay. I don't know what we're bringing in. I think Reclamation Stage could be okay in the sense that they do have some artifact stuff. Maybe Beast Within. Although Beast Within's pretty good against Oko too. So that might be worth just keeping in. Maybe we just don't change much. I feel like our deck is pretty well set up as is for this matchup. Let's try it. Bant stuff. Ooh. Yes, please. Uh-oh. They got the fast bond. How many lands are they gonna play? So fast bond says you can pay life to play additional lands. Oh god. And the Sylvan, huh? Okay. I might want to just kill that. I don't think I can right now though. I can't go like Mox Ancient Tomb because that's only blue. Athena, please! Ah! Alright, we're going Jiraga first, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, they're taking at least 4. So they have to pay 4 life for each individual card they want to draw beyond the first with Sylvan Libraries. So, yeah, they're getting some big shit. I'm guessing they will. Yep, that makes sense. All right. Not ideal. Well, I wish I had a second green source I could also play Noble in this turn. If I had green, or no, never mind. If this was Mox Emerald, it would work. But question is, do we Beast Within the Sylvan Library or the Garruk? I'm not 100% sure. Garruk is going to keep pumping out 1/1 Deuterinos that are going to be able to chop my Batterskull pretty well. But Sylvan Library is going to keep drawing them gas, and I think that might be much scarier. So as much as I hate to do this, because I'm going to take a bunch of damage. I think we just got to eat the Sylvan Library. Of course, I'm probably gonna draw like Night of Autumn next turn, or Reclamation Stage or something. Oh, Garruk too. So they're just gonna Planeswalker me out of this game, I guess. Yes, sir. Taking it. All right, Mox. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They must have remand or something because they wanted to untap their land instead of making a beast. Miscalc. Yeah. That's probably gonna be game. I'm one of those. I can't play around remand really. I didn't see Miscalc in the first game. It seems better to try and make them have it with Batterskull than hoping that I can play around a counterspell that I'm not even aware of. If that makes any sense. Druid. Yikes, this is looking pretty rough. Ooh, Bones deck is nasty too. Might just go to Scoop Town here in a second, depending on what we draw. Yeah. Ripperino. All right, well. Still think Beast Within's a little better than Reclamation Sage. The question is, though, if there's anything else we want to bring in. Like, maybe Reclamation Sage comes in for just one of its other random cards? Or what? I don't know. We're just gonna have to try and get a faster start than them, I think. We have a Time Walk, but no other ramp. I guess I'll keep it. This probably is a mulligan, honestly, but just all of our expensive payoffs, but none of our good like ramp stuff. They also have Jiraga. There's Jiraga. Of course, way too late. Turn too late on my Tree Speaker. Are they not even gonna wait? They can't do that instant speed. Are they doing that weird thing where Magic Online players like to do everything in their second main for no reason? Like, what could I have for 1 green? All right, let's just level up. Nothing doing for 2 green, unfortunately, and we don't have a land drop. So, kind of a rip. Next turn, I guess if we draw a land, especially, we can go like Basalt Model with Time Walk. Vivian. Ugh. Okay. Yep, you got it. Here's the thing, now they can kind of snipe the Monolith, though. Or Mirari's Wake, either way. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play Oracle. Land. Seiko. Who knows, maybe next turn we'll get a couple lands at the top and we can play Karn. Or we'll probably Time Walk or something. We'll like go Basalt Model with Time Walk. Karn Liberated, kill your Vivian. Hope they don't have counterspells to back it up. So let's put my stuff there. All right, they hit an Avenger. They're pretty close to that too. Whoo-wee. This game's looking a little bit scary. Fast Bond. Fast Bond with with Avengers and a card, can you imagine? Oh god, are they gonna get it too? They are. How savage. Yeah. Well, I think this game's over. No land to back it up at least, so they're still just all O1s. So let's go Basalt Monolith. Time walk. Pass her back. Kind of going off a little bit here. If I play Mirari's Wake, we can still do everything, I think. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Mirari's, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's be a white source. Mirari's Wake, still have 1, 2, 3 lands in play. Those are both double. 7. I think I can do everything. So let's... Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I have to just ice this Avengers Ender card before they can make their tokens huge. Hold on, let's see. If I play a Simic Signet, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty sure I counted that right. Play this. Simic Signet. 3 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's a thing. I can attack Vivian, but they just block, so there's really no point. I'm just gonna pass and protect Karn as best I can. I am gonna want to try and kill Vivian though next turn, unless they minus, in which case I'm not super scared, because mainly I'm scared about the ultimate. Mainly scared about that ultimate. But that was a pretty good pair of turns we had there, at least. Yeah, they're going for ultimate. We're just gonna have to Karn it and hope that they don't have an answer. They found an island, so that's good. But what more do they have in hand? As long as they can't deal with this Karn, we should be okay. I have a Tristani on top. Okay. Do they have a way to kill Karn? Is that why they're doing this? To like pump their team, kill Karn? They must, right? Knowing that I have Tristani on top, this play doesn't make any sense otherwise. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Go Tristani. They have a counter spell. Okay, that's why they did that. It's all making sense. Okay. Pass her back. Damn counter spells. Well, we need to find something. Karma's kind of our big finisher, so maybe Whisperwood Elemental. could be something that works for us. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to beat Sylvan Library. I mean, Gideon can start jamming, for what it's worth. Just gonna level up Geography Speaker all the way. Okay. Still holding up mana. Maybe they have a counterspell of some kind. What do we find? Forest. Alright, well, let's attempt to cast this guy. I'm gonna go with Vigilance. We just gotta make it kind of unattractive for them to use Sylvan, but they have so many chompers. It's gonna be hard. Level this up. Beautiful. All right. Send it back, I guess. Garruk on top, don't like that. Garruk's pretty good here. And Oko. Oh, God. That could just end it for us, unfortunately. Yeah, Dex, unfortunately, a little too fair. We had that good time walk turn, but that was about it. Opponent's got more of this kind of shenanigan. We even Sylvan Library in our deck somewhere. We just never drew it. We never drew any answers to it either. Maybe we wanted like that Fact or Fiction down the line that we saw in the draft at some point. Not 100p. Ah, okay, sure, sure. And a relic. You got it. Pass it back. Or pass it back to me. I'm assuming they won't attack. Land, man. Really rough. Alright, well... I'm gonna give this guy Vigilance, I guess. We're gonna try and attack this Oko. I mean, obviously they have chompers for days, but... Gonna eat my Solemn? Okay. I mean, that gives me an extra card, so that's good. Yep. Yes. Of course, all we find are lands, though. Oh, boy. Well, unfortunately, us not finding any interaction. Getting a little flooded here. Not ideal. Especially in our 16 lander. Oh well. If only we had something along the lines of like, I don't know, like a big Hydro Crisis or, you know, Hermit into Craterhoof. Just some way to end the game on the spot. Some sort of big finish, I think, is what this deck's currently missing. You got it. If only we had a cryptic command now. If only. I mean, I could exile my own Gideon here. Essentially uses -6 to kill a permanent. Noble Hierarch, man. We're just fighting all the wrong stuff. Like, give me a Mole Drifter. Let me do something here. At this point, I just don't think we can win. It'll be really hard anyway. I mean, not really gonna bother attacking with the Jiraga at this point, I don't think. Simply because they have 3/3s and a Death Toucher. Doesn't really do me any good to attack. Alright, well. Play my land, pass it back. Let's see if we can survive another couple turns or two. Looks like they chose not to pay any life. Makes sense to me. Wall Blossoms, Find Your Remand, whatever. The other benefit, of course, of Sylvan Libraries, you just get to shuffle around your top 3 cards, basically, and draw what you want to. This game is long and arduous. Let me just say that much. Academy Ruins? Really? For what? Your relic? Like, what other artifacts do you possibly have? None that I've seen, anyway. Maybe my opponent will deck themselves. They are down to 14 cards. You never know. Then they went and found El Hermit. Don't know what they're in the tank for. Oh, they're deciding. Okay, they're gonna make it a 3/3. Sure, dude. Sure, dude. I think once they get down Hermit, it's gonna be really freaking hard for us to win. We just don't have ways to get through damage. If only this deck had like a Cyclonic Rift also. I think that's in this format. Or like Upheaval or something. This would be a very good Upheaval deck. Get F6. Yeah, if we don't find anything like majorly game breaking in the next draw step, I think I'm just gonna scoop it up. All right, that's fine. Another land. Let's go to match number 2. Be right back, guys. All right, here we are for round number 2. Lost round number 1. Won the dire for this one, so let's see if we can do a little better this time. 1 lander, nothing else. Unfortunately, got to mulligan this. I'll keep it, but I don't love it. Keep it. Send back the forest, I guess. if we draw a land, will I Time Walk on turn 2? I don't think so. Let's just send it back. We just need to land for Basalt Monolith, and then after that, we should be in okay shape. Looks like there's some sort of Jeskai control deck, perhaps. If they have it, they have it. Ooh, Athena's really making her presence known in this video. Really making her presence known in this video. Athena! Doggo, come here. Since you've been barking so much in this video, at least make an appearance on camera. This is the doggo that's making all the noise. She's in her sweater. You need to chill out. All right, Warm Power Stone, you got it. What do we get? Day of Judgment. Okay. And then let's Time Walk. Pass it back to myself, and they scoop it up. All right, cool. Got there. Didn't really get to see much from our opponent's deck. Just looks like they're a control deck of some kind. Again, I think Debt Protector might be okay, maybe. But other than that, that's kind of the only change I would make, I think. Take a Beast Within for now. Try it. So that's the power of the possibility of this deck, is just to get Karn on turn 4 and then Time Walk and just end the game pretty quickly. But we got to make sure we draw better. Again, really kind of just a one-lander. I think we got a mulligan again. I'll keep this one. I'm gonna send back Den Protector. I like everything else we got going on here. Ujaraga. Perfect draw. Soulfire Grandmaster. Okay. So they're a little more mid-range than expected. Maybe they, I think that maybe they have the combo. Copy your Time Walks and stuff. Signet. Pass it back. Yeah, they made for 2. Hold up counter spells. Let's see what they have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I can go Basalt Monolith, Might of the Wild Quarry, or just Murray's Wake. Probably no matter what I do, is just gonna get countered. Let's just go. Ugh, I hate how signets operate on Magic Online. Send it back. This Night of the Wild Quarry will eventually be pretty swole. If only we had Crucible Worlds in this deck. We do have Remynap in the sideboard. I don't know if it's worth playing main deck just to go Nether Well Card, to be honest, but if we had taken the Strip Mine and the Wasteland later on in the draft, that might have worked out for us. Probably would have made our deck more powerful too. All right, they target Knight. Sure thing. Nothing we can do there. Just gotta find an enchantment killer. Yeah, I'm just gonna not block. Revoker, huh? Gotta do it this way. I almost set with the Noble Hierarch. It doesn't really matter, but we're not blocking, so might as well attack. Pass her back. Just need to find some payoffs now. Mirai's Wake should accelerate us a bit here. We're kind of not doing much, though. And by kinda, I mean definitely not doing anything at all. Shostani. So I could target the Soulfire Grandmaster in hopes that we don't get screwed out by that thing. Celestial Colonnade is also kind of problematic. I think we'll just do this. See what they're up to. I might lose to the combo next turn. We'll see. I'm not gonna play around a card we don't know if that's in their deck or not, but it's certainly possible. Basically, what would happen is they would copy Time Walk with their Soulfire Grandmaster. Well, Time Warp works too, so they might have it in their deck somewhere. This is technically the same combo, but just much more expensive. They can't really attack though, so it's kind of a wasted Time Warp. Kind of just like a 5-mana cantrip, essentially. I think they're looking for Wrath. All right, we're gonna start with Revoker. Isn't it called Celestial Colonnade? Oh, she was a non-land. Damn, Fire Action Revoker, you bastard. All right, we'll go Soulfire. Well, now I'm a little scared of Colonnade activating and blocking something. I guess I'll just send with everything that's not Tristani. Okay. This probably gets countered, I imagine. Oh, wow. No counters. We're swinging with dorks, baby. Watch them have settle here. If I get blown up by settle and be... it's gonna be really funny. Oh god, it's happening. No, they're just activating. Okay, good. Oh man, I was scared for a second. We're just Selesnya swing stuff at you. Never drew a second land either. Got there. All right, round number 3. Oh, already there. See you guys in a sec. Won the die roll. This is a keeper, I think. Couple dorks. Batterskull. Can't complain. Question, of course, is do we go for the turn 3 Batterskull or we go Noble Hierarch, Sylvan Library? That sort of stuff. F6 Sereno. Did my holiday music stop? All right, that's okay. I'm gonna go for Druid so we can get the turn 3 Batterskull. Salted Trigger gets the Noble Hierarch to be a 1/2. Back you down to 19. Send her back. Alright, possibly another control deck of some kind. Mirari's Wake, huh? Alright, well, I'm just gonna run it out, see what happens. We don't know what we're playing around yet, so let's just not even bother. If you got it, you got it. Booterskull. Oh, what's a D's? Mind Twist. Yikes! Yeah, Sylvan Library! Alright, RP Mirari's Wake, unfortunately, but we got to keep our draw engine. Get it for 5. Pulling it down to 14. We're hellbent though. They have a full grip of 7 cards. Now 6. Grim Monolith with the new art. Very interesting. Always yield. Always yes. Yes. Two cards you can draw on this turn. Let's draw everything. All right. Let's revoke your monolith. Swing 5. Time Walk. And they scoop. Awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, well, we didn't see basically anything from our opponent, so I'm just going to run it back. Don't know. All we saw was Grim Monolith and Mind Twist. We can't really sideboard for Mind Twist, so what other cards can we sideboard for? Well, Grim Monolith, we saw Beast Within, Knight of Autumn both take care of that card, regardless if Phyrexian Revoker stops it from doing much. So, I think our main deck's set up fairly well. Let's do the damn thing. All right, we'll cut this part. Oop. Yeah, we'll cut till this hand. Yeah, obviously can't keep this one. One lander. Okay, I'm gonna keep it, but man, it's a little rough. Obviously, we don't really have much acceleration outside of this Mox. Mirari's Wake doesn't have anything to ramp into at the moment. So let's just hope our opponent doesn't do anything too crazy in the first couple turns. Mooly Dooley. All right, we'll go for Scalding Tarn first. Get a land out of our deck. I don't know if it's really necessary, but I know most people probably say along the lines of fetching doesn't really even do that much at the end of the day. It's mathematically insignificant or something. Dose mana, what you got? Monolith. Okay, so again, still have not seen any new cards. Get Hallowed Fountain. Good draw, actually. In the sense that it gives you something to do this turn. Five mana. Oh god, what's this? Lily of the Veil. All right, well, down goes Neither Reliquary. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll pitch a land here. That gets Knight up to a 4/4. Do they have a removal spell? Oh! Oh my! Gains haste, we lose all of our stuff. Alright, so they're Reanimator. All of our shit is gone, and I think we're just gonna lose here now. Yeah, there's no way we're getting comeback from Annihilator 4. Yep. Take 12. I mean, they kind of blew their load, but the rest of our hand is just nonsense. And they're just gonna keep ticking up Liliana. Yeah, let's scoop. All right, they got me there. Damn, pretty strong. I mean, I could bring in Cryptic Command, but it's not gonna. I feel like we're not gonna be able to cast it very frequently, and they're able to get out under a Cryptic situation, I think, pretty quickly. All right, that's a keeper. I could go land Mox Time Walk. Next turn, evoke Muldrifter. Like, is that even worth it? Probably not, right? I'll just pass. It would get us out to Gideon mana pretty quick, though. Makes me wonder if I should have played Plains first. Shelter Cause a sweet one. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Send it back. Do you need a second white source to get this Gideon down? Hopefully they play like Grimald or something that I can Knight of Autumn it. Dark Confidant. Well, that's not exactly what we wanted to see. It's a pretty good one. Maybe they draw Kozilek and lose 12. Definitely want to get Druid down. Just get Land Worlds down. Say go. Yeah, you got it. Damn. Hit a land. R.I.P. me. And they're moxing. Yikes. Everyone's got the moxes. Man, I'm the only one allowed to have power in this draft, I thought. Damn. Riding Reggie? I don't really care about that card that much. So we can go Knight of Autumn, blow up your Mox. Go Time Walking. Or we could play Gideon, Time Walk, do some stuff. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we still don't have enough mana to do both. So doesn't really matter. We're just gonna Time Walk. Ooh, Prime Time. That's a cool one. Though I think we're still just gonna go plussing. Destructible. And then let's... We don't have enough mana to do both here, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 4. Yes, doesn't matter what I do here. So let's... I think we probably just want to get Prime Time down. And I can like swing, but it's not gonna do anything because they just block, so send it back. We have good blocks for the Riding Regisaur. They just start discarding stuff. Hopefully they just don't discard Kozilek and then have that be a thing. I mean, I can sack 4 permanents fairly easily. I do have a lot of land. I don't know if it was worth Knight of Autumn in the Mox Sapphire, to be honest. But, like, maybe. Looks like they're just gonna attack. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. I mean, we have more gas in the tank. If they have like Languish or something, obviously it kind of stinks. Maybe they have like Living Death and they're about to just like redo the board here. I don't know. Toxic Deluge, who knows? Ah, yeah. Should have known. Should have known. Should have known they're up to something. But we got Dark Confidant off the table, so whatever. It's a trade I'm willing to make, I guess. Beast Within, huh? I could exile Riding Regisaur. I could just hold a Knight of Autumn and Beast Within. Think Knight of Autumn. Destroy Grim Monolith. Swing for 4. They have to keep discarding cards in their hand, so hopefully... Yeah. Hopefully they have less options to deal with what we're up to. They have 1 card, a bunch of land, but not a whole lot to do with it. And a Black Lotus. Very sick. We could also beast within the Shelldock Isle. I don't hate that plan. But then again, yeah, no, this works out, I think. Let's block that. I'm gonna beast the Shelldock. We're gonna exile Reggie and then play a Batterskull. Keep on swinging. Gideon's been doing a decent amount of work this game and some of the other games. They drew a land. Excelente. Excelente. Our bizarre mid-rangey bullshit deck might actually manage a 2-1. If we keep trying to land, maybe not, who knows. We'll give this the only ability it doesn't have, which is indestructible. They have to block something. Hallowed Fountain. There you go. All right. So this was our deck. Oop. The fairest vintage cube deck I've ever played, probably. I mean, maybe not. It does have a couple pieces of power, and we never actually saw like our GT or anything like that. I don't think we ever drew it. But this is one of the fair decks I've ever drafted in the format. We still managed a 2-1. Had we had some more unfair elements, a little more combo finish maybe, I mean, this might have been a 3-0 style deck, but we had really awesome mana. We had good ramp. We had good threats in the form of like Gideon, Neither Reliquary, Whisperwood, Tristani was very good, Mirage Wake was very good, Primetime, Batterskull, Karn. All those cards contributed pretty well. So this deck kind of ticked exactly the way I was hoping it would. Again, would have liked some more. I think if we had kind of leaned in on the land destruction plan, because we did see not only Crucible, but we also picked up a Raymond Excavator late in the game, and we saw Strip Mine and Wasteland. So having that element might have even made the deck a 3-0 style deck, just the ability to just destroy your opponent's lands constantly, and with like Oracle Moldiah, being able to play multiple at a time, just kind of a crazy, would have been a pretty cool sequence of stuff. But overall, this deck was kind of sweet. Looking forward to more vintage cube drafts in the future. So, without going any further, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Give me that thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to hit that sub button if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Ring that bell so you get notifications. And yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy it. Also, if you are interested in catching me do all this shit live, we are on Twitch as well, 3 to 4 days a week, usually Wednesday, Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. CST, that's Central Standard Time, as well as Saturday afternoons. Looking to add some future dates as well for 2020, so keep an eye out for that, and hope you'll have an awesome holiday season for whatever holiday you may be celebrating. Hope you enjoy it with friends and family, and play lots of Magic the Gathering. Thanks again, guys. I will catch y'all in the next one. My name is Truax. One more time. See you in the next one. Later.